Have you been in a situation where you felt powerless, ashamed, guilty, or confused? That is sometimes due to an internal conflict between your emotions and thoughts, or guts and feelings. Today, I'll talk to you about how to analyze a situation. Hi and welcome to Clarity with Jadivan. Thank you so much for watching us today. Please like, share, and subscribe. You've probably been in a situation where you have experienced an internal conflict between your emotions and thoughts, or your guts and feelings, or an interpersonal conflict where you have seen an issue one way and the people who care and love you see it a different way, leaving you feeling powerless, confused, ashamed, or any other negative feelings. When you are in a situation, it is often harder to find a solution or see the situation clearly. And sometimes when people tell you how that situation looked from their point of view that is different than yours, that creates a conflict. You might feel that you have power over that situation, or that you don't have power at all or control over that situation. And it might leave you with feeling mad and upset that you could have done something different about that situation. I created a tool a few years back to help in finding out how much control I have over a situation. I call it the 3 rooms of life. Room 1. In the first room, I want you to imagine that you are in a room with a ball. Who has control in that room? It's you. You have full control in that room. If you want to move the ball from one side to another, you could do that easily. I want you to think of a situation where you have full control without the presence of other people or influence of other people or external influence. In order to help resolving that situation, you would need to use cognitive coping skills, relaxation skills, and possibly some resources. Resources could be counseling service, case management, support groups. The second room. In the second room, I want you to imagine that you are there with a dog. Who has control in that room? You probably have partial control. If you want to go for a walk while the dog does not want to go for a walk, you don't have control over that. You might put some food for the dog, but the dog does not want to eat at that time, then the food is going to be left there and spoiled. In this room, there are involvement of others, and there is some method of communication, a direct communication, and sometimes there might be an external influence. To resolve a situation where there is an influence of others and there's direct communication, you would want to use interpersonal communication skills, coping skills, relaxation, and how to reduce the impact of others on you. You might also want to use some resources, such as counseling, support groups, advocacy. The third room. In this third room, I want you to imagine that you are there and there's a table and you start feeling an earthquake. Do you have control over the earthquake? I don't believe so. What you have control over is how it is going to impact you. And from learned experiences, you might know that you have to go under the table to reduce the impact of the earthquake on you if things are falling. In this room, there might be involvement of others without direct communication or external influences. Examples of such situations could be governmental order, pandemic going on, a natural disaster, or you have conflict with people who have higher powers. In such situations, to be able to resolve them or reduce the impact of them, you want to use cognitive coping skills, relaxation, and resources such as support group, counseling, advocacy, social worker, governmental benefits, or state benefits. Now that you identified the situation, how much control you have over it, and how is it affecting your thoughts, emotions, and behavior, I encourage you to seek the appropriate support and resources. Counseling services might help you in reactivating the skills and tools that you already have in order for you to cope with the current situations and finding solutions for that. Today we discussed how to analyze a situation, and by using the tool that I created, 3 rooms of life, finding out how much control you have over that situation. Room number 1, you have full control. Room number 2, you have partial control. Room number 3, you have almost no control over the situation. And in each room, working on identifying what are the skills and resources that you need to be able to help yourself find a solution for that situation. If at any time you felt triggered, please seek the support of your counselor or the crisis numbers in the link below. I hope you liked this video. This is Jadivan in Clarity with Jadivan. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.